Welcome back to Freedom Vlog, FC Freedom Vlog. It is Manchester United 3, Arsenal 2. Another heartbreak, another disappointing performance, another embarrassing result. You know, this time we lost. Arsenal have a weakness, and that weakness is whenever we score, we seem to relax and think everything is okay. Even if we're drawing, winning, it doesn't matter. We always get sloppy after every single goal, and we go and we concede. Today performance, I'm not proud of it. The fans are not proud of it. Henry and Ian Wright was at the match. They weren't proud. Ian Wright has his head down like he was frustrated. You know, this performance, you know, we after we went and after we took the lead from Martinez's own goal, you know, we applied pressure, so we forced them to score. Fair play to Arsenal. They came back, they found the equalizer. We went in 1-1 at halftime. What was the halftime talk like? Was in the changing room? What was the game plan? What was the plan B coming out in the second half? Manchester United played like they had a plan B. You know, Carrick, him and his team came out like they need this victory. You know, they're down, they need something to boost them up coming off the victory versus Man City. They know they could come here and win, and they deserve to win because they show character, they show passion, they show fight. You know, we came back and we equalized 2-2, and we had something to hang on to. You know, we still had time to go and find a victory, but we were sloppy. You know, just like how we gave away that goal in the first half. The back pass of Hankapi. You know, we were sloppy. And if we continue to drop points like this, we will suffer like we did over the past 5 seasons. You know, it is unacceptable. The moment you saw 4 substitution coming on at once, you know Arteta was clueless. You know he ran out of ideas. Why wouldn't you bring on a player like Martinelli who could dribble down the left and take on these defenders? Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left. You know, even though, you know, we one of the substitutes scored, you know, we still didn't show enough. You know, Madueke or Madueke, however you pronounce his fucking name, I forgot sometimes. It's garbage. He didn't come on. All he does was coming on to over dribble. That's all he did. You know, so it's not good enough. We were lacking in lots of places today. We were sloppy, with the exception of Saka. Again, we tried to do something. You know, he had a great shot that was parried away by the Manchester United goalkeeper. You know, but other guy, the captain, nothing from him. You know, we barely got anything today from the Gunners, even though, you know, it was a 3-2 game. Manchester United was clearly the better team today, and fair play to them. Freedom Vlog, FC Freedom Vlog. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.